happens, my crap just absolutely loses all color. What the F? All right. All color goes away as soon as I click it. And I have a feeling it has to do with my something, but I don't know what's up. I'm sorry, guys. That's going to annoy me. I'm going to have to freaking do something about it. Okay, so what the hell happened to my color? You know what it was? I had a beagle who jumped on my lap. And I adjusted everything for him. Let's go over here. Oh, that looks a little better. Guess it depends on which monitor I put it on. All right, so we're live here. What we're going to talk about Age of Apes, and we're going to talk about the merger that just happened with Server 65. Guys, I spent $2,000 to switch to Server 65 because I talked with a guy named King Kong, and quite frankly, me and King Kong during one of the Planet events were fighting each other. He would bring 5 of his units all at once at mine, and I would let him because I'm that guy, right? And we were still civil, and it was about playing the game. It wasn't about who was beating who. Although he beat me, I think 3 times in a row, but I was so rough and tough. You got to remember, he had an entire server feeding him RSS, and I had what was in my box. Okay, so here's the Age of Ape things. Again, it's Server 65. Tell you what I did. We had a merger. I can't remember what the server was at merger with, a 71 or something like that. But prior to the merger, I dropped the gang, for the Guns of Glory guys. That's the Alliance. Would be it. It depends on what game you're playing, right? There's like 19 of these games that are all the same now. Matter of fact, I'm getting a ton of people who keep asking me to put back up the which calculator was it? One of my original calculators, because it is used for events inside survival. Which calculator was it? It was. I remember when they asked, I went, "Really? The one that you put a crap load of T2s up in order to kill everybody? You had your T12s." But what you did was you stacked from T2 to T9 in a unique fashion. And what would happen is you'd murder everything with it. What was that called? I named it something clever, and the name still sticks around almost 9 years later. It's been 9 years, in case you guys are wondering, since I did that. That's why and you got to remember, I've had 2 strokes since then. Okay, so, wait a minute. I do want to play this because, okay, let's, This is something that I normally didn't like. Where is it at? Let's go here. Can I jump? I cannot jump. How about just long hold, march? Okay, that says 4 seconds. I know you guys can't read that. And I know I don't have the chat up, guys. Oh, you know what? I don't even have... Oh, this is bugging me. I touched something on my computer during the update, and see when I expand it, I just blow up the view. You can't see that. Let me get to youtube.com/gunmuse/live. All right. Well, that looks good. Ron Stevens, how you doing? Hold on. I need to. I'm not doing well. It's why I'm up so damn early, Ron. I woke up at 2 a.m. my time. Well, my wife woke me up because I guess I was complaining in my sleep. I was dizzy while sleeping. I'm going to England, and I kept saying I'm going to England Tuesday. I'm going to England Tuesday because I'm arriving in England Tuesday, but I kind of fooled myself. I'm leaving Monday at noon. And I went, crap, I just lost a day because I was lying to myself. So there's that. One of the funny things is I feel like feels like my eyeballs are about to fall out of my head. You know, like they're just loose, about to fall out of my head. It's a weird feeling. But I was doing that. I mean, I've been having some dizziness issues. So damn dizzy that it's happening while laying down and sleeping. So that's some definite dizzy issues. But I'm not skipping this trip to London to meet up with Ron. You'll remember all the guys like Creep and Disappointing Turtle and Wonky. And well, Wonky just said he wasn't showing up to the wedding because he started his therapy and he can't miss any days. But I'm not going to miss out talking to Wonky. I know Wonky was mad at me. But I'm gonna make an effort to go see Wonky, whether he wants me to or not. We'll record that. What do I got here? I got Daniel Battelle, Tozy. I guess I'm unemployed tomorrow due to the TikTok ban. The TikTok ban lasted 30 minutes, which greatly upset me because me and TikTok are not getting along in this house. One, TikTok boycotted me 9 times in the last 2 months because I'm conservative. What's worse is because I was mentioning Trump, they boycotted me. And Trump saves their ass. And I get why he did it. I really do. I really, really, really get why he did it. For those who didn't get why he did it, hold on, I'm going to do some playing here. All right. Ron, do you get why Trump saved him? Hold on, let me get in here. And I don't want to blow this up. I just want to be able to see the bottom of the TikTok box. I don't know about making memories for me. I definitely make memories for Creep thinks I was kidding when I was. A couple of people dropped out from going to the wedding, and so I asked Creep, and I think he thought I was kidding. It was a joke on my part, but I was gonna hire a dominatrix to be my date to the wedding. Because I thought that'd be funny. It wasn't free speech, free enterprise. That's not why Trump did that. That was a negotiating tactic with China to get China to... people do not get what's going on with China. It's not being talked about in the news. Everybody's avoiding it. It's a touchy subject. The problem with China is they've said they're going into take over Taiwan in 2027. That's 2 years from now. Trump is trying to keep negotiations open where Biden has literally fucked him up in an effort to fuck all Republicans and ingratiate the Biden bank account. That family is so damn corrupt. It's just beyond measure. They're going to take the U.S. to war while lining their pockets, is what they were doing in the White House. Deal damage from 20 yards away. Oh God, let me do this. March. This is going to be over before I finish these quests anyway. So that's what they're up to. That's why this is important, that people know what's going on and paying attention. If I feel sorry for anybody who's got people that are in military. Let me see what I got here. Let me throw a little buzz at the... I don't know if I can do that. All right. Man, GunMuse.com is not up. I tell you, I did something stupid, Ron. I had been having such issues over the last couple months. GunMuse.com turned 23. I still own the domain, but I forgot to pay for the server. And then my give a fuck is so broken here lately. GunMuse.com is down for the first time in 23 years. Yeah, so don't let the news fool you into thinking this is about free speech. This is not about free speech. Trump's smarter than that. We're going to go through some of this. Ron, you're going to love this. You're going to love how I text things in True Social now, and they show up on the news a few days later. And it's not that Donald Trump's following me, because he's not. But I know who's following me that talks to Donald Trump. I don't want to out him. It is a him, it's not a her. I got a couple hers that follow me that talk to Donald Trump, but it's not a her that's repeating what I say as if it was their own good ideas. Let me see. I'm on the phone link here. No, we don't have to. We don't have to do this. We don't have to do this. We can do. Hold on. If I go here, that's not what I wanted. What if I go here? Oh, my stuff is all messed up there, Ron. Just completely messed up. I'll deal with this when I get back from London. If I make it back. It is my intention to drink and party, and if I keel over dead, I don't give a shit. Just saying. Let me do this. And can I... Where is my... There's this. All right, let me go with this. I think. And let's go Truth Social. I'm going to bring up my Truth Social account. And then I'm going to go to Clean Chat, Windows, Phone Game, Center Screen, Age of Apes. I haven't built one to just look at the Browser and the browser alone. Well, look at this messed up. Tell you what, where's the phone link? Phone link. All right, there's that. Let's go to apps. Search apps. Let's go to True Social on my phone. All right, there's that. And let's open that. See what happens there. Pause to prevent overheating. Well, close that shit. Open this. What's going on with my phone that it's overheating? I got too much crap running in the background. Well, there's that. Let's do... Hold on. We're going to put some stuff up here. Ding, 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 ding. And we're not... Let's do this. What happens there if I do that? If I click that button, nothing. Nothing happened. What the hell? There's that. There's that. Oh. This is terrible. Let's go to right click, duplicate. Done. Let's go here. Oh. Look at this. I got something going on. Ever look at, hold on. Yes, I still have an account on GOG. I still have, guys, I spent $35,000 on that account to show you how to play. Yeah, I still own it. I didn't give that away. And there, that fixed the color. Look, my camera's working again. What button did I just push that fixed stuff? I didn't push anything. I got something goofy going on my computer. I mean, just something goofy going on. Hold on. So I'm down here. I need to... do what? It's game capture. That's that. Right click. I need scaling. I need to... No, I don't need to do that. I need to go blending mode. No. Blending mode. No. Transform. That's what I'm looking for. And then we're going to rotate. 9 degrees clockwise. There's that. All right. All right, that's readable. You know what? That's readable by everything. I know that's not... Hold on, let me... No, that's not what I want to do. I want to change the shape of it so that it looks normal. Well, that doesn't look normal, just so we know. I'm aware. It doesn't look normal because the phone thinks it's rotated, square-wise or horizontally, and then I've got it set up vertically, right? So that's that. Can I change the way the phone thinks it's looking? I don't know. Okay, let's bring this thing over here. And all right, so we want to go in here and we want to show up some the complaints of the member news. Oh, my phone won't quit ding-donging because of this crap. And I was pointing out that people were complaining on the news about Donald Trump's Diet Coke button, but for some reason they didn't complain a lot about Joe Biden having real Coke in the White House, and it's been blowing up a little bit. This is one where it got translated. All right, on the news this morning, IRS agents are going to be the 80,000 IRS agents that the Biden administration hired and snuck through with executive order, even though they got cut off from Congress. Donald Trump figured out how to reuse them because they're his employees, right? Can't fire them right away. I'm going to tell you right now, the head of the Federal Employees Union is one hell of a powerful lawyer. The person that's in charge of the people who get hired at the federal government, at the union, is powerful. It's a woman. She's an evil woman. And she's powerful. Guys, I've got to bring up your other thing. Hold on. Where's it at? Did I ever look at Entropia? I did not. I'll do it right now. I'll do it while we're talking here. Oh, I got it up over here on the screen. What am I thinking? Not Entropia. Sorry. I don't know what button I just dragged. I got that over there. Hold on. Take this. I got 3 monitors here, and it's not enough space for all the crap I got open. I got my 50-inch monitor up on the left again, and then I got the 242s. They're 4K monitors up there, the 42s, and I don't like the 4K. Just if you're wondering. Not that anybody was wondering. We'll call it humble brag. I don't know why I'm mentioning it. All right, so True Social. Well, I got all kinds of things going on True Social here. Hit groups. What do we got here? The remaining rhinos. Oh. I started a bunch of conversations. That's the road we were talking about. I needed to get to that. That's what I'm looking for. This button right here. Okay. So there's that one. Go back there. Over on True Social, Ron, you want to go help me out? Go join True. If you're not in True Social, guys, I am starting a movement. I want to be named the ambassador of Djibouti. It's a real place. And quite frankly, it's a place that we need to be paying attention to. It's where piracy takes place. It's how the Democrats fund much of the criminal activity they perform in government is by money laundering through Djibouti. And so I want to be the ambassador of Djibouti because I don't give a shit about my reputation. I want to put a stop to the use of piracy. Now, for those who don't know, Djibouti, you'll also know them as the Mombasa Pirates. I've been to Djibouti twice. I was in Djibouti in 1992 in September before the election of Bill Clinton. And what people don't remember was Comic Relief was raising money for food to feed the starving Africans. And the port of Mombasa, or Djibouti, Djibouti's where our military base is. Okay, that's why I'm saying Djibouti. It's on the equator. It is the equator. It's hotter than sin. Uh, it's the reason I can't stand cold today. Is I spent 5 years down there, and I've got no cold tolerance whatsoever. And so in 1992, they sent the comics sent money to Africa, or sent food to Africa, and the Mombasa pirates stole the food out of the and they used that food to finance their army. They then complained enough that the United Nations then turned around and said, "Okay, we'll send somebody there to quell the Mombasa pirates," and they sent the country of Pakistan's army to that port. In September of 1992, I was on the USS Ogden, and we sent the SEAL Team 3 in to secure the airfield so that the Pakistanis could land. Okay. 10 days later, we were supposed to get liberty. That's when you hear me talking about, it's like, when we went to Africa, we were supposed to get liberty. We were supposed to get liberty, and I'd already bought a safari, a helicopter safari. I'd already paid to go ride around the helicopter, shoot African animals. I was gonna. When was I ever gonna get to go on an African safari again? Was my thinking. Hell, I was 19 years old at that time, and the Mombasa pirates, like I said, they sent in the Pakistanis. And so with SEAL Team 3, we secured the airfield. We got shot at when we floated up the river, and that ended liberty. And so we sent SEAL Team 3 into the airport to secure the airport so that the Pakistanis could land. The Pakistanis unloaded all those weapons and bullets that the United States had bought via the United Nations for the quelling of the warlords. And then 10 days later, the Pakistanis got back on their airplanes and didn't take a single bullet with them. And a young man by the name of Osama bin Laden became an arms dealer. Right? It's how this shit's got to start somewhere. And in 1993, using the money he used to sell the arms instead of having just food, now the Mombasa pirates are well armed at this point. Not just with food, but with good quality weapons paid for by the United States. And they're well fed thanks to the Hollywood. So then you fast forward, and then in 1993, Osama bin Laden's little group blew up the World Trade Center, or tried to blow up the World Trade Center. Yes, 1993, not 9/11. I do know what the hell I'm talking about for those of you who are under frickin' 40 years old. 1993, they tried to blow up the World Trade Center, and they failed to do so. They set off a car bomb down in the parking garage, and it was a big damn bomb. The structure was so strong that this humongous car bomb didn't weaken the structure, or so we think. It may have weakened the structure, where when the airplane hit, it shouldn't have collapsed. Everybody goes, "Oh, they painted it with special paint so that it would set fire and explode," and blah 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 blah. How about it was the second time it had been hit, and collapsed. What's going on there? See, my game is just coming back, but it's not coming back the way it's supposed to. Let me go here. There we go. Let's go there. All right. Go back here, and then we'll go. So you go in there, and you follow me, and you can go look at my stuff, and I want you to hit the like button on me going to be the ambassador of Djibouti. And this is one of these things. So in 1995, we went back into Mombasa, and that's after we had the Black Hawk Down incident and all that other stuff that took place there. And was that 93? We had Black Hawk. It was the Black Hawk Down stuff. I don't remember off the top of my head the year. I do know that that's where I lost a couple of friends that run helicopters, because we didn't have proper night vision equipment, and they wound up hitting the beach with their helicopters because they didn't have proper night vision. Just a little side note back then. So this is one of these things where I want to be in that area. I want to be somebody who's got the oversight to know who's doing what and why. Because I have a feeling, just a hunch, that the Democrats are going to be laundering money through the Mombasa port again, through those people in those areas. And having an ambassador in Djibouti who will allow special forces to get done what they're supposed to get done, to allow the CIA to get done what it's supposed to get done. I'm just going to be the yes guy for that kind of stuff. All right. So you can go on True Social and support my effort to become the ambassador of Djibouti. Where is phone link? Age of Apes. There we go. There's the Age of Apes things. So the gaming thing that I've got going on here, and Ron, you'll remember this stuff. The bullshit people who think they're just gods. I quit. I paid $2,000 to go to this server because, quite frankly, and what's her name? Hold on, let me pull it up so I'm on Discord. Matter of fact, I got to go into Discord. And where's just my Discord button? Holy crap, where the hell is my Discord button? There we go, Discord. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, so Discord starting up here. Hold on, let me get my Discord up here. Woo, can't see squat. My face probably blowing up pretty big though. Look at the. Okay, so. Online for Dark Mystic. How the hell have you been? Okay. Watch it. Ron, you may remember Dark Mystic, man. That was a person who played at max account all the freaking time. $10,000 a month player for him and his wife. What was her name? Widowmaker? Something like that. Let me get up here. That's not what I want. There we go. War Maiden. That's what. So so they started taking it personal, and I didn't do anything to discourage people jumping off the freaking cliff, because you know me, I'm an ass. And I told him that too. It's like, oh my God, GunMuse, you're such a nice guy. And I flat out told him I think they thought I was kidding. I'm like, I'm not nice. That whistling's the cup. So Ward Maiden was the R5, and the reason I dropped out of the gang there was because I knew what was coming because a merger was coming. And I'm not real happy with the way this works. A marketing team is usually who comes in with way more power than they should have. And usually folks are tired of running the game on behalf of China because it's like herding cats. You don't want to be in charge of this crap. And it never fails, and it didn't fail this time, to have some hostile piece of crap come into this with it from another one that's like, oh, well, they're, and I'm going to get the, oh, they were great, they're wonderful. And, you know, you get the ballistic. Oh, that's what I was going to show you in the game. Where's it at? How do I know these things? Oh, I gotta blow this up so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Let's go to chats. Where's she at? There's King Kong. I was talking to him. Because they gave up all their power. Right? Is this it? Yeah, that's it. Shelby, whatever her name is. Okay. Let's get in there. Because I was, I don't know if you can read this or not. Let me see what you can see. Well, I wish I meant to go live when this was happening because it's really educational for people that play these games to understand the communications that take place have happened over and over and over and over again, so much so that I'm the gun muse. This is why I'm always ahead of this communication. I'm always telling people what's going on. They're not nice people. They're not good people. And they're not a lack of professionality in what they do because it just doesn't end. So we can do this inside this game because I'm gonna demonstrate to the players of 65 who think I'm such a nice guy that I'm not going to be a nice guy about this because all I'm going to do is show you what is there. And that's how mean I am. I'm just going to expose what happened. She had to go, well, why don't you go to global chat and discuss this? Where she could get all her friends who just moved into the server to publicly bash me. When we went to global chat, I got threatened about 4 or 5 times about, wow, it sounds like somebody needs to be burned. You know, that kind of shit. I'm like, yeah, somebody hasn't looked at the stats yet. How about that shit? Unless you're one of these hack things. And I don't care. I'll play off zero forever. Let me tell you what playing off zero means. Playing off zero means I'll burn your shit. Randomly, in the middle of the fucking night, I'll burn your shit. That kind of stuff. I'll create 30 freaking farm accounts and form a gang that just constantly burns your shit. How do we know this, guys? Years and years and years of me making films showing that I can and will do it. Matter of fact, I think, Ron, have you ever looked at the video that I now have as my default on my channel over on GunMuse on YouTube? It's one of the original videos from 592 where I had people that came from 362, or actually 312. I think it was 312, who they were running stolen credit cards. They came into that 592 kingdom and they dropped a $5,000 stolen credit card, built up an account real quick, like, oh, I'm here to burn GunMuse. OG was his name. And he had spent $5,000 and had a C30, and there I was with my C26, and I have a video on the thing trying to prove people it is not about how much money you spend in this game if you know how the stats work in these games. I spent years beating the shit out of people with just better stats. And then it's a funny video. I wish I had at the time allowed the team that I had in place. This was before I allowed the team to talk on YouTube. Eventually, some of the later videos, the entire team talks on YouTube. You'll hear me talking to the team, but you don't hear the team talking back. And if you're one of these people who's about to go look at my youtube.com/gunmuse, the video that I got up there as a default, pay attention to the global chat. Our friend Arkin, who passed away, was part of the team. This is the team that I'm going to go visit in London, by the way. And reading Arkin's chat, it still makes me giggle to this day because I can hear Arkin's voice in my head. And just when he in the chat, oh my God, it just got awkward in here because I jumped with my C-26 and just zeroed. After I zeroed his entire alliance in one hit, I then zeroed him. and I did it on film. And it was one of those things where, like Babe Ruth, I called my shot because you hear me go, all right, I've had enough of this asshole. And I just zeroed everybody. With my little bitty C-26, everybody was mouthing off and everybody got all big and boisterous. And this is the reason I'm talking about this is they were doing the same thing in the Age of Apes chat the other day. Like, oh, somebody needs to be zeroed. Same marketing team. Same people. Saying the same things. 9 years later. Can't shut the fuck up. You can't just play the game. And if you're wondering why I'm not nice, it's because War Maiden, why did I leave the Alliance? Everybody keeps asking that question. Because War Maiden was going to give up the Alliance. And I knew it. I knew what was coming. This isn't my first rodeo. I've been doing this professionally for years. If I choose to start beating the fuck out of people, you're toast. That's how this works. It takes shitloads of money to even put a dent in me. Every game I play. The only reason they want me back in that alliance right now is like, well, I don't understand why you're not playing with us. All right. This is why. Because the minute you landed and someone handed you the R5 because they're tired of doing management. And I get it. I understand why War Maiden didn't want to be R5 no more. But I also know what you're handing it over to. You're handing it over to somebody who formed a single person alliance, and I'm a top 5 alliance with a membership of 1, me. If I'm 1/5 of your entire kingdom's power, probably running your fucking pie hole isn't the best strategy when you introduce yourself. You don't know if I'm reasonable. I can tell you right now, I'm quite unreasonable when the conversation starts off, hey, maybe somebody needs to get burned because you're too lazy to read a stat report. All right, let's go read a stat report. That's always fun. Let's do some more humble bragging. That's what I'm on here for this morning. I don't even know what's going up on the, sorry guys, I'm not paying attention. Man, I see where you answered I do, Ron. I don't even remember what the question was I asked you. All right. I'm terrible. It's just, I'm having issues. Like I said, I'm just wanting to go visit with people that I've been friends with for a long, long time. We changed the world of gaming. We really did. I don't want anybody to think that I did it on my own. The people that I'm about to go fly to London to meet, they're a big part of it. You know, they didn't get famous from it like I did, you know, but I was, and I have to explain to people, I was famous before this. You know, I was the National Deputy Chief of Staff for the Veterans of Foreign Wars. 1.5 million people underneath me. The fact that I got 1 million views on a gaming video because I can beat up China because they're terrible. China's terrible at math, and they're just thieving little assholes. So we're gonna go rankings. We're gonna go train up, and then we got some of these new people here. All right. Hold on, I can't see this. Let me blow this up a little bit. Will it let me do that? Come on. Oh my gosh. Get a grip. There we go. I got to make this bigger for me. All right. Okay, so it shows my building power. So there's artificial power. And these games are the same from GOG to Survivor, anything else. So one of the reasons I'm explaining this stuff is because you need to understand what your power that's being displayed to people really is. I'm number 104 in my server for building power. All right? I'm 3 million below. That's part of your big number. So I don't have a bunch of buildings maxed out for power. Now, I did make a mistake. You want to know something weird, Ron? You'll remember this, how walls were very important to damage in Guns of Glory. I somehow played this Age of Age games for 2 years and forgot to build my walls. Completely never upgraded my walls. So my damage, my army damage, what there would be army damage in Guns of Glory or Survivor, things like that, it'd be your army damage, was 0. And I was still kicking the shit out of people because everything else was up there. I just now realized about 3 or 4 weeks ago that I hadn't upgraded my army damage. So I just started. That's one of the other things I jumped out of the thing to do, was to just start upgrading that. I'm working on that now. We'll show that in a minute. I'm almost there. You can't go buy RSS in Age of Apes, or if you can, I don't know where to do it. You know, in Guns of Glory, you could find people that would sell you RSS. The developers would create an artificial account. You go farm the account. You beat them up. You can buy you know, a billion RSS for $50. I wish I could do that because I'm RSS shy, but I'm not in any hurry. I'll sit there and play on 0 for 6 months. I don't care. You know, but every once in a while I get a little bored, get a little lazy, and I was like, oh man, I wish I could buy it. So research power, I'm not even up there on that one there. Now, research power, I started in an older kingdom, server 101, if you guys remember this. And then I jumped to an even older kingdom. So bunches of people are way ahead of me on research power due to time and about a year's head start. Okay. But I'm still number 35 with 2 entire servers that were older than my account by about a year, having a head start on just their time. King Kong being the one that invited me here. I think Ryu. See, I don't know any of these people. So none of these people were in the server when I jumped to this server. This is what scared everybody else. Like, there was people who had bigger numbers. So like, oh, here comes this really powerful Drunk Crow, Mr. F. Coke, who's been an absolute shit talking ass. I'll call you out publicly. The just constant freaking, and he's been an ass in Discord. So fighter total. Okay, now we get into fighters, the things that matter. Where I can, and I'm number 7, but I'm right there with them. And I think, well, I've got some fighters who don't register as powerful that are kicking everybody's ass. So there's that. Some of these new fighters have a bigger power number, and they're not as good as the older fighter that I have. So I just haven't thrown any effort into climbing. You got to remember one thing. Okay, I know, not remember. You have to know one thing when you're looking at these numbers. These numbers don't mean shit. They mean nothing. It's a ranking board. It's a brag spot. They don't have squat ass to do with your ability to kill or your ability to rank in an event. Because the number one ranking shooter in my server is me. Right? And what was that? Oh, phone's overheating. Don't die, phone. Don't die. The phone is overheating. Clear. All right, get down here. The phone is overheating. I know why the phone's doing that. It's because I'm wirelessly charging. But I don't. So I'm number 7 there. Gear power, I'm number 20. Again, this is a accumulation of gear. I'm number 1 on the damage for the type of fighter that I want to do. And my gear's not maxed. So I'm number 20, but I'm not maxed. And I do notice that all the imports had max gear. Like I said, it seems like a marketing team who keeps shit talking the same way, just landed in our server. I would not have given them the R5. And nor was I asked. When I tried to hold the conversation, I was ignored. Oh, yeah, well, whatever. And now here's we are. Okay, so relic power, there I'm number 4. Again, the imports come in there with more, and that's an important thing. But I stopped on the relics because the newer relics that have more power aren't fighter relics. They're spend $300 just to have a power number, just to rank on this board. And so I'm finding it hard to believe that so many people went and spent $300 per week to rank on this board, to jump up this high in relic rankings. Because my relics, as far as fighter stats, are maxed. So that's not true. I've got a couple that are not 5-star. A couple. We'll show that. Fighter power, where I'm number 4 on that again. That one's based on an individual. Hold on, I don't remember what the. And then mech. Oh, here I'm gonna freaking jump up on. Yeah, there I'm number. What am I? Number 2. I'm number 2, behind the big hitter. And what's weird. Okay, so this is where the mech power gets weird, right? So the mech power. Well, I'm number 2. I'm number 5, and I believe I'm number 7 or some shit like that. I got 3 in the top 10, I think. So I've got a pile of mechs. And why is a pile of mechs important? Because the things they don't talk about is carriers anywhere in these ranking lists. And I've got one hellacious powerful carrier. So operator power, I'm number 1 with a bullet. I'm 300% higher than anybody else. And the operators enhance your mechs. So why my mechs don't seem all that powerful when I've got operators that are 300% bonus to things like attack and health and power and shit like that. I don't know. Yeah. I even offered I don't know, the big hitter guy who's beating me in everything else. And I would say this starts to look like there's no cheat inside the new setup yet. All right. Certain individuals are maxed out in certain areas, but then it gets into the brand new areas and they're not maxed out. If you're that kind of a spender, this is an important spend. I spent it. Yeah, this is important. Of course, building your walls up is important too, but I didn't do that. I'm almost done. Right. Oh, let me get down in here. So I offered, what's her name, the new R5 of my old alliance. I offered her, I said, how about we just, I joined the clan. You're not going to be a clan of 1. Oh, that's what I didn't show. Hold on. Rankings, power, gang power. There we go. I'm number 5 in gangs. So there's a whole bunch of these sin ones, which is their, which is, I'm assuming, because so much of this showed up, is probably their farms. And I'm going to turn around and start looting their farms here very shortly. Just because they don't want to talk in a civil manner. So you've got KDM and KDM2, and then I'm going to loot the other ones. I'm going to loot everybody above me because I punch up, I don't punch down. And if anybody wants to build an account, I'm in server 65. You see the name is Gun. You can join the Gun. Just come in here just to chat with me, and if you want to see what the game's like, you know, you're probably likely to get burned, but you know, I get 20 people in here, and then suddenly I can break gates and burn everybody else. So it's fun. We'll start having fun the same way we did when I built the Kingdom 592 in Guns of Glory. Guys, I've got a $21,000 account in Age of Apes. This is what they're not comprehending. I've got the spending that outspends a lot of people. And I'm all those places where I'm down a few ranks, I either don't care because the stats aren't important, or I need a little bit of time to finish it. So we can go to and we're going to go, let's go to my city. All right, because let's go to research. So I was down on research. That's always an important area, right? See, I have a dual research account, but I can't do 2 researches at a time anymore because I've finished the other 3, and this is the brand new area that just opened up. Oh, let me open an account. Hold on. I need to do this while I'm sitting here looking at it. this new area that's opened up in here is only one at a time. And as far as that goes, I haven't done singular focus. What do I mean by singular focus? If you are a normal player, you turn around and say, I got good pilot fighters, so I'm going to build my pilot gear, and it reduces your cost quite a bit. If you're, because a carrier is $500 to start with, another 1,000 to upgrade it, right? That kind of crap. So I'm down to the pilots, right? I got to upgrade the pilots to T6, and I'm almost there. This one's at, I got 64 days here. Hold on, let me hit the speed up because it'll give me some numbers here. Auto use 64 days of speed ups. Oh, shit. Well, all right, we'll do that. Auto use. Confirm. Oh. Well, okay. Oops. Somewhere it gave me some bad mouth, or I wasn't looking. Well, okay, so I got 9 more days. That's actually not hard to do. 9 more days to finish this one, which is the big one, and then these little 37 days, they don't take long. It's time reduced 64 days. I got 64 days worth of time reduction there. That's where I got confused by the number. Somewhere I saw 64 days, and it was 74 days worth of stuff that I needed to do. So, oops. All right, but I'm about to finish my T6 pilots, which means that my carrier, we're talking about carriers now, and these are in a lot of the games, right? All these games have got something similar. They're in Guns of Glory now, too. Let me go here. Okay, so we go to the carrier, and what was I looking at on my carrier? No active equipment skill. That can't be true. I don't know. So my carrier's not, that carrier's not maxed out. I don't want to show my other ones just yet because I got more money in them. All right. So I hide what I can do and what I can't do because somebody's being an ass and I don't want to tip my hand all the time, right? I may do this thing publicly and for the benefit of others, but at the same time, I still got to deal with these people sometimes. And there, and escort that. All right. Well, I was saying about the mechs, that it keeps talking about my Clyde being more powerful, but my Clyde is not my most powerful mech. I don't care what the stat says. My bird is an ever-loving disaster when people see it. Let's go to mech training. And I guess my lion's coming up. It says my lion. Well, hold on. If I go to power, rank these things by power. You know, it turns around and says, hey, Clyde's the most powerful. I don't know why, other than, you know, Clyde's maxed out. I can't do anything else with Clyde. I don't think there's enough. No, there's nothing else I can. Oh, wait a minute. Hell, I can, but I'm not. Increasing Clyde's durability doesn't matter because Clyde doesn't die in battle. The reason Clyde's down is because I don't heal him. It costs me too much RSS to heal the guy right now. But my number 2 is my bird. If I go to my skills and I go 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, all maxed out. And they did something during one of the patches to give the free Clyde. Clyde was free, right? Clyde's the only one you didn't have to buy. To give the free Clyde more power. It happened during one of the patches. And I don't know that he's more powerful. He just has more power numbers, if that makes more sense. Let's go here. And we're going to go at, slash, what the hell? Slash, why am I hitting dots? What the hell's going on there? There we go. Bank. All right, there's that. All right. So I offered the new R5 to just be in the clan, which means that I can join your rallies, I can help people out, and I don't have to put up with their daily bullshit. I'm not doing that, and I got dismissed. So now Server 65, which has enjoyed me having the ability to just absolutely murder anybody that's running a hitter tower with my stuff. Don't get to play with them on the planet, which is fine by me. The planet doesn't help me. In fact, one of the reasons I'm down on my number inside the server, inside of our server, is because the server that the old crew would do things like, oh, Muse, come help us out. Oh, we'll give you RSS. And one person, Gayu, would send me a little bit of RSS. That would be the only one. Meanwhile, 500 million worth of damage is done with me leading them. Right? Me taking the brunt of the damage. It's really nice to take my highly statted account and burn through all my troops, my speed ups, and my RSS, and make hollow promises about RSS. You can keep making those lying promises. We will. There is no we. There hasn't been a we since I showed up here, and nor do I expect it. What I will not do anymore is believe the bullshit that you're going to support me, because had they just give up RSS so that I could heal my 3 main mechs that wind up in my carrier when I join people. And that was the other things is joining people's rallies. We have the thing in, I don't know if it's, I mean, there's similar events in other stuff, but we got the mutated mutants, and I can go do those rallies by myself. All right. Most people cannot. And what people don't understand about rally math is the person who leads it is who's the person whose stats it is. So having me join your rally with my troops because no one else has showed up, which is what I was doing. That's why everybody thought I was nice. Was me killing my troops so that you could complete your tasks. Mutated mutants, that's what it is. Whereas I can run those rallies by myself and I don't suffer any loss because my stats lead them. And unfortunately, I can't lead a rally to kill your souped up requirements. So if you go into Mutated Mutants and you turn it all the way up to max because you get to set what level you're playing at, but you can't do that on your own, or you can't, or you shouldn't be leading it because you want some extra free loot. You need to remember one thing. It ain't free. You're just not paying for it. It becomes GunMuse welfare. I'm paying for you to get free, quote unquote, loot. Why would GunMuse leave the game? You don't even understand what you're asking of people. And I felt a little abused because you don't understand. This is an older server. You should know how it works by now. It's been a couple years of playing in the server. If you don't understand how the stats work, now we got a problem of, should I be the one to turn around and tell you how this thing works in reality? That shouldn't be my requirement. I shouldn't have to explain to you. And everybody goes, well, you know, there's a bunch of people that want me to do how-tos on how to play this game, the Age of Apes games. It is no different than Guns of Glory. It's the same math. One of the reasons I jumped into the Age of Apes thing was, one, I wanted to leave the Guns of Glory brand behind because the marketing team that they had chasing me in Guns of Glory, it just never ended. And you guys, for those who don't, for the new members of Server 65, and I'll tell you right now, the old members turned around and once I left, was like, I don't give a shit what you think or what you... These people were mouthing off about me because I left without telling them why I left. And I was not saying a word to them. I just was keeping my mouth shut as if it was my business why my money was being played my way. How dare I think that it's my account and I'll do with it the fuck I please. Now they're about to find out as they keep running their pie holes just how dangerous that shit is. The minute you dropped in this server and said somebody needs to get burned, somebody needs to do some fucking math because you ain't got the checkbook to play against me. The minute I start playing with checkbooks just out of spite, you're fucked. Matter of fact, I can promise you that Server 65 is in great danger and jeopardy as long as the new R5 doesn't apologize for the cuntish behavior she displayed directly to me. And I use that word deliberately to piss you off. Because I'm hoping you don't apologize. Because the people that pay didn't do anything wrong, but then they handed you a server you didn't earn. I don't know what you guys were doing for this bullshit stats but I've been playing long enough to know that what bullshit looks like. I know that the trumped up power has a lot to do with how many troops you have in your account, and no one ever goes after you because you've been ahead of the scale for years with artificial power numbers. Oh my God, they're a 200 million power account. Doesn't change your stats. Doesn't change your power in open field. Your max March, my max March have the same numbers. And in an open field fight in this game, I don't care if you're 900 million power or you're 50 million power. If you have the same stats, we're just going to kill each other. We're going to do a lot of damage to that march, right? The only difference between the 250 million is they get to run more marches. But if it costs you $90 to $100 every time you come up to a fight with me, who's going to have the ability to pay to replace? Your numbers will keep going down. Mine won't change. I call it playing off zero, right? You can hit my zeroed out account 1,000,000 times and nothing gets taken until I'm ready to spend money and repair it. And at the end of the day, I can hide a max march inside my hospitals. Maybe you need to know that. Maybe you just don't know that, right? You don't know that I can hide an entire deadly march inside my hospitals. Or, get this, I can actually hide 2 marches inside of it now. What's it mean that I can hide 2 marches? Hiding 2 marches, for those that don't know, I got more than one chat room that you can't see. What's it mean that I can hide 2 marches? So I can hide a hitter and a shooter march in my hospitals, right? And then inside, by hiding a hitter and a shooter march in there, with the hitter march, I can go after anybody who's been stockpiling pilots for free, which tends to be the accounts that I'm going to have to go against. So I hadn't focused on pilots or on hitters. I focused on shooters because a lot of players, real players, when we go to the planet events, started realizing that the free accounts and the sponge accounts and the people that I'm talking about, the mouths, are stockpiled high on pilots. So they started maxing out their hitters. And so a lot of paid players had some very powerful hitter accounts. We got a couple here. Nice guys that we got here in 65 that got hitter accounts. Always been willing to help them. Always been willing to burn money for them. We had a nice crew in 65. We don't have that anymore. We have exactly what I expected to get. What I was a little upset with was War Maiden handing over the R5 to these people. And I knew it was coming because no one was talking except War Maiden. War Maiden went and made that negotiation without informing anybody it affected. Hey, War Maiden, your number 1 coiner in the kingdom didn't get... Hey, what do you think of this, GunMuse? I didn't even get that courtesy. Hey, you spend a lot of money here. You spend a lot of money helping people here. What do you think about what I'm about to do? It's a courtesy. There was no reason to disrespect me that way. And it was coming, right? You know, and I can already tell you what the marketing team's going to say. You're like, oh, he's all butthurt. I'm not all butthurt. I knew it was coming. I get why she didn't want to play no more. Because that's all she... Man, I did it myself several times over the years. You get tired of running the gang itself, right? You get tired of it. That's a chore. You're paying money to run China's game for it. That's what you're doing. Man, that gets old. Okay, what was I doing? You know what? I'll just go in here. I don't think anybody's on the planet right now. Yeah, see, I don't think anybody's on the planet right now. Let me go here. Oh, let's go. Well, that's all that. Okay, so same bullshit, different game. Same bullshit, different game. So these guys, I would say that the old gang, the original gang, probably still controls the Discord, and you better be smart enough not to give that up. You better be smart enough. But on day 2 of the new people showing up, they pulled the same marketing strategy that 592 pulled. Right? Oh, don't talk in global chat. We were talking about, I don't even remember what. It was a polite conversation. And they just come in there like, too much talking in global. In other words, if I can't convince, what's her name, the new R5, is basically pushing the agenda. If GunMuse can't be under my thumb, I'm gonna let him be under my skin. Because I'm gonna push that bitch's buttons every damn day. She needs to not be R5 if this server wants to not be harassed during the week. You remember, guys, all I got to do is go build 20 fake accounts to qualify to start beating the fuck out of you guys every day. That's it. 20 fake accounts. How hard is it to do that? That'd take me all of a day. I think maybe somebody needs to open up, reach out a little bit. This isn't going to fly with me. If you think you're going to, I wasn't bothering anybody. I didn't rage quit. I didn't yell at anybody and quit. I just knew what was coming because I knew, I know how much it sucks to be in charge of running a gang in one of these games. It is constant, ongoing, every week, repetitiveness. But at the same time, I was getting a little tired of the repetitiveness. Bubble! 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 Learn defense. This is an old server and it doesn't understand defense. I wish Koji was around. Man, Koji was the expert on defense. We felt bad when we ran our defensive strategies because it murdered people. That's right. Our defense murdered people. You didn't know what you were getting into hitting somebody who didn't bubble back when we played our games because I'm a maxed stat account. What happens when you hide all your troops inside of a maxed stat account? Their power goes up even higher. Phone overheating again. Wow, what the hell? It is hot too. Holy crap, it's hot to the touch. Which is weird. I'm freezing in here. Right? The well, turn off the screen. It doesn't. Oh, see, that's the problem. Wake up. One, it's charging, and it wants the screen on at the same time just to do this. Let me get to where it is. I've got. Is that it? That is not it. I got it dark in here, right? Oh man, I fell the other day. I went over to my mom's house. My mom's sick, so her little sister's helping her out. And little sister's like 65. And but she's got migraines like I do. For different reasons. She wrapped a car around a tree, and now she's got migraines. So I was walking through, and through her house. My mom's house is huge, and but there's like 3 entrances to the house, and I was bringing over a space heater because my mom, on one of the doors, the fenced-in yard. We got a real high metal fence around that yard. It's a solid metal fence, not like a grate. And yeah, otherwise you wind up with rattlesnakes up in the house. So we got the fenced-in yard there, and but there's a dog door on it, and so the wind was blowing through the dog door, and she was getting chilly, so we were going to put a space heater to kind of to reheat the air that was coming through the dog door, because it's what I did in my house. I got a double dog door on my house, and then I got a room that's specially heated as a buffer room, so that the house doesn't get cold. From that, I say that, and I got to go replace flaps on the dog doors because my Belgian Malwar has eaten the dog door flaps. She eats a lot of stuff. She's a chewer. She digs too. Oh my God, she dug up. The clean outs for a sewage line that they make you put. She dug that up and then chewed the sewage line pipe. The 4-inch freaking PVC, chewed the top of it off. When I say she's a chewer, is she on her way? I hear click, click, click. Pepper's at you. Pepper? Where's the Leroy? Who's clicking in the hallway? Oh, there's the Pepper duck. Oh, come on. Jake, that's me talking, buddy. Oh my gosh, everybody's howling and yelling now. You want to come see people? We were talking about your baby. She's turned into such a sweetheart. She's almost 8 months old now. And she's turning into a sweetheart. I lost control of my legs yesterday, and she did her best to try and help me up off the ground, but I didn't have any strength in my legs to help me off the ground. I had to wait till Holly showed up to pick me up off the ground. Yeah. I need to do what? I need to go. Not what I want. Not what I want. What do I want? I want this. I want that. Channel videos. That's what I want to do. Videos live. And I'm about to put up some videos. I'll tell you, I'm missing opportunity. Save. I'm missing the opportunity to put up videos before they hit the news so that I can make money from putting up videos and I can have some credibility in the fact that I'm beating the news. That's why I went into my True Social and showed that, hey, I kind of talked about this stuff before it became live, became public. Oh, what did I put up? What the hell? I don't know what the hell's going on there. Hold on. I want to go here. Close that. Man, I'm trying to do too much. I'm gonna start doing videos out in the studio. Right. I got a gaming studio. I got a video studio just for this stuff. Age of Apes. Muted GunMuse. Oh, there's that. If I could find what I'm looking for here. Social comments, we did that. This is a live event, and holy crap, there we go. Age of Apes right there. Done. All right. Made for kids. No, this stream contains paid promotions. No, it does not. Altered content. No. And save. All right. There is that. So, we got some people in here right now. I don't know what, there's a button on my thing called Ad Automator. I don't know what that is. Monetization. Schedule mid-roll ads as at a set frequency. No. Every 6 minutes. Why every 6 minutes? Because you guys are watching for 11 minutes right now, and so you're going to get one ad in the middle. Depends on the conversation. Insert mid-roll ads manually. No. Show ads to viewers at different times to maximize revenue. Do that. Okay, save. All right, we'll do that. All right. Blah, 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 blah. Click that. Don't screw the overheating. All right, there's that, there's that, there's that. And I think Ron didn't go to work. Ron didn't show up. Ron. Today's Saturday? I don't know what date it is. What day is it? Today's Sunday. Holy crap. Okay. What the hell? My nurse showed up yesterday, and I don't remember why. Oh, she was dropping off some stuff they made at the house. And then I remember to give her. I replaced the refrigerator in the house. I got a brand new refrigerator. I went out and bought a. Oh, shouldn't be doing that. Hold on. Ow! That's my beard mic, guys. I do this now. I put the mic up in my beard now. And no matter which, the reason for if you have a mic in front of your face, or to take the headphones off my head, I put the mic up in my beard, and so no matter which way I turn my head, my microphone is in the same place every time, and that's giving me better quality audio. So, done that. I'm going to start doing some other stuff. So I'm in here playing by myself, which is what I was doing anyway. So everybody's like, well, you can't get as much done without us. You're wrong. I get just as much done as I did before I had a gang of people popping off their mouth to me. Right? Or what's worse, talking behind my back and you think the conversation doesn't come forward. Because you get braggadocious, you get comfortable in how you're shit talking somebody, and then it comes back out, guys. You don't get it. Matter of fact, I turned around and I said it because I knew it pissed off everybody the last time I said it in Guns of Glory. Get smarter, henchmen. When you are constantly popping off your mouth in some back room, somebody wants to let me know that they know something I don't know, that they know that I'm being mouthed, and they can't help it. You know why that somebody always exists? Because the people popping off their mouth are lazy. They need some guy like the person who's trying to be, oh man, none of you guys are old enough to know the reference of the Bugs Bunny cartoon where they had Spike the dog. What are we going to do today, Spike? They used to beat up the little dog, and the big dog used to go beat up Sylvester the cat. And there was the little dog was like, what are we going to do today, Spike? And then the premise was a panther had gotten loose, and they thought they're going to beat up Sylvester. And they had Sylvester all scared, but then a panther come out of nowhere and beat him. They don't understand the premise of what that cartoon is based off of, because it's kind of an adult premise. It's the same premise of what's going on inside this game, right? You always got a Spike the dog. He's the guy that's big and everybody's scared of him. And then you got the little suck-up who's always running their mouth. And the little suck-up beats up the other little mouthy, beats up Sylvester the cat. But Spike gets beat up by the panther. I'm the fucking panther. Right? I just don't, I'm not, the minute I go to bring people in, I don't know, there might be people wanting to come in here now. So, Operations Mutants. Let me get in here and do this, Dave. Remember, when you got to go through all these little mini games to join. Then you're going to go to server 65, and then you're going to look for the Alliance gun, GUN. Because the main alliance in the kingdom ain't going to let you in there. You're not big enough. You're not worth their time. which is what they assumed of me, right? Not worth their time. Who's this? Matter of fact, they even said such a thing. Who's this random person that's not in an alliance, not in a gang? The guy you shouldn't be fucking popping off your mouth to. That's who. They had never encountered that kind of resistance. Who was it? It was Kingdom 350 in Guns of Glory when they first met Kingdom 362 that I'd built, where we built Kingdom 362 was a bunch of non-paying players. People who paid for free and had built in Kingdom 362 to play with me and be taught how to play for free. I don't remember his name. He's a fan now. He talks to me every once in a while on YouTube. But we murdered his ass. But no, we didn't. We beat him down. We had to beat him down. He was the quintessential guy who'd been playing for a while, and he was so big, no one challenged him. He wasn't afraid to spend money to come in and reinforce the fact that he could kill somebody because he had stats and he kept building up his troops. He even paid a guy to come in and click the button to build his troops up. I don't remember his name. We beat the crap out of him, and it became a challenge in his brain not to let us win. But after that, other kingdoms beat him up because we beat him down so far, other kingdoms could beat him or weren't so afraid to beat him. That kind of stuff. Because that's just how you had to deal with it. That's how you dealt with that stuff. So I know the method of beating up those types of players. And I'm not here to take somebody's money away from them. You're valuable to your kingdom. But when everybody's hiding behind the one power player, that one power player has got to agree to be the power player. Right? You can't just hide behind me or hide behind somebody else. I don't allow it anymore. I literally do not store enough power to make you want to hide behind me. There's usually 5 to 10 guys in the server, in the kingdom, who look way bigger than me, and then I just keep my mouth shut. Okay? But if you go and actually dig through all those panels that I dug through at the beginning of the server, you'll see that I'm quite powerful, and all I need is troops. And yes, everybody goes, Muse, we'll give you freaking RSS, but you don't. It's a hollow promise. I've got the stats to play. I'm on to play. I'll go lead a game, but you don't do what you say you're going to do. Because at the end of the day, you want something for nothing. You want to play in wealth. You want me to go spend money because in your mind, you believe this Kamala fucking Harris bullshit. Oh my God, we're so big because we got $1 billion and got your ass beat pennies on the dollar. Funny how that works. Funny how everybody kept calling me a Trump guy. Well, I am a Trump guy now. I wasn't originally. I voted for him to be president in 2016 just because I wasn't voting for Hillary. Hillary let people die in Benghazi. Kamala Harris let people die in Afghanistan. There's a pattern to how Democrats rule. But they're done. The Democrats do not have somebody who can win when Trump leaves. And instead of Trump being a lame duck for 2 years at the end of his second term, Trump's a lame duck for the next 4 years, right? It's very apparent. Right now, everybody else has got to be like Trump in order to win. This is going to be American politics has never gotten so interesting. I mean, but look at this stuff. Let's go look at here. Player info. Really? Yeah. No gang. How about I click gang? Are you sure you want to invite? Sure, come on. But see, it shows they got a gang right there, that POA. You know what? I'm going to do this. Request to join. I'll help you out. Just because on teams. You know, you invite people to come out and help you confirm. You have no strike. Oh, well, go ahead and go anyway. I thought that meant I wasn't getting. There you go. Watch him turn around and try and tell me how to play. Oh, you need to set your stuff up, Muse. That kind of crap, right? Undo that. Because here's a bug in the system. All right, confirm. Hey, gotta set your troops up, Muse. Like I don't know there's a bug in the system. I guess not everybody sees the bugs because their stuff is not that powerful. It seems like I constantly get the bugs and it's a power problem. Yeah. I don't know what we chose there. Attack. Oh, it doesn't fucking matter. Hitters damage taken, whatever. I don't have anything to do with my troops. You don't have to, I mean, this hands-free operation here, right? Now, I don't... The Fiend from Meowgar. What the hell's... I didn't even get any bonus. Didn't even get any bonus. I out damaged them. These are people running farms. These are the very farms that I'm probably going to wind up killing before it's over. Simply because they don't know better. You know, I just realized last time I didn't damage for my normal attacks. Let's do that one. You do that one or enemy health reduced. I don't like doing enemy health reduced simply because it doesn't take as long to kill anything, and I don't build up any. I don't build up any power. Man, I'm tired. Oh, excuse me. I'm so tired. I ain't getting away from squat. Burn them, burn them, burn them. Burn them, burn them, burn them. All the delays in this thing. Oh my gosh. Ow. My hands hurt. Okay. Ugh. Over 1,000,000 damage that time. Next. Do. Oop. Do. I hate. Oh. Doing alive. Well, where are you at? Open. What the hell? Oh my gosh. Damn it. That fight's over now. It auto fights. I don't know. It auto fights. We'll see what happens. Close the maps. I got all my apps closed. What I need to do, just pull the phone off the charger. Well, 1.1 million. All right. Oh, did somebody else need help? I guess they did. We did 3, didn't we? Somebody joined in late. I hate when that happens. Damn it. Excuse me. All right. That's the other one you can do. Oh, what? I see. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. Can I have that ball? All right. You go sit down for a minute, and I will end this thing. And I will come out and I'll go play ball with you. Huh. Well, come here. Come say hello to everybody who's show them why you're interrupting me. Come here. Come on. Up. No. You know, last month I couldn't stop you from getting in this chair. Now you don't want anything to do with it. Now you don't want anything to do with it. You're terrible. All I want to do is go play ball right now, Don. So I need to go look at Entropia. Oh, excuse me. Man, 1.9 million. I got to get out of here. You guys got me in a freaking... come on now. There we go. Get out of here. Confirm. Quit. The team. Get out of here. Get. Okay, there's that. Go. Oh, what are we doing? Okay, I'm going to end this live. Simply because I said what I had to say. And I'm going to call it, You've Been Warned. I'm not going to call the video that. Just knock your shit off. You don't like to be insulted? Neither did I. By either one of you. Old gang, new gang. Old gang went into in there and started insulting me before the merger happened. Couldn't figure out why I wasn't going to tolerate being insulted by people who were making decisions about my account without asking. Or didn't realize. No one given them authority to do that. It's like, oh, I'm the R5 and I'm an R4 and I'm going to turn around and run your gaming life. Are you? I'm going to click buttons and kill shit. I do not know why you think I have to kill people elsewhere just because you use the word family to describe your free play. In a pay-to-play game. Baby, come on. Give me the ball. Get your ball. You didn't get any cords, did you? All right, give me that ball. Listen here, you crazy bitch. Huh? Listen here, you crazy bitch. You want to go play? Huh? You want to play, but you want to play on your terms. I'm just discussing how these bitches keep doing this to me. Huh. I will play. Ew, that one's slobbery. Yeah. All right. So I appreciate the fact people come in your life. I'm going to be doing some, what do we call them? Oops. I'm going to be doing some recorded videos here shortly. I keep meaning to, and honestly, I just having an issue getting up and getting things done. That kind of shit, right? Got to get off my ass. My own laziness is in the way. All right. I got to go play with my girlfriend down here. Yes. Huh. I promise. And hold on. Before I make any more promises, it's like 29 degrees outside right now. And I just realized I'm sorry, buddy. All right. Here. I got that. I know they hurt. Those eye boogers are so sharp, they're poking me. Gotta be poking you. All right. That kind of stuff. Okay. For the three of you here at the end while I'm talking about, I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. I know a bunch of people will be coming back in to parse it up later. I'll go back in here and re-watch the stream and plug it open. I got to do that stuff now that I'm rebuilding. And we're going to have a lot more politics stuff. Just because we're there. I just don't want to. I don't want to teach you how to take your money and send it to China. I'm not doing that anymore. I don't think any of us should be doing it. I'm an addict. I'm addicted to sending my money to China via these games. Kinda. I'm an addict for the reason I shouldn't be an addict. I know that a bunch of these people are fake accounts built by China themselves just to aggravate and encourage spending. But I've already spent a crap load of money to build up the account. And so at this point, I can do lots and lots of damage to income. And China is aware of this, just so you know, because that's what I did at the end of Guns of Glory. I just didn't do 300 videos on Age of Apes like I did for Guns of Glory. I did 300 videos on how to play this stuff. And it was big money for them. And then when I turned around and said, okay, I'm tired of you cheating and trying to kill people to fake encourage them to play, there's that. I'm going to do some damage. The damage that I intend to cause is to piss people off so much that real paying players quit the game. That's what damage is going to. So, I mean, people who may spend $35, $45 a week won't be around to play anymore when I'm done. I will target and destroy them. So my few $100s is every week is going to eliminate thousands upon thousands of dollars in the server in that kingdom. So I understand what marketing force landed here. Whether you know it or not, whether you believe it's happening or not, whether you're going to say it's not happening and I'm insane, well, the crazy motherfucker's coming after you. Or you're going to back off. One of the two. What's insane would be to piss me off further. That's insanity. That's what you did last time. Didn't work out for you. Cost a shitload of money. Matter of fact, Guns of Glory went from making $700 million a year to almost nothing. Simply because the Chinese philosophy is not to give in. I hear it hitting the floor. We will go play, I promise. Is that the same ball? You're not hiding one under there, are you? Don't be hiding no balls in here. Give me no crazy tilted head bilch look. All right, I appreciate it. Thank you all. And wow. Just absolutely dropped the whole deal right there. We'll just go ahead and kill it. I don't know what. That's the YouTube thing dropping.